John Payne, the author of Swine Times, our guest today. John, let's talk about this kind of lean hog and pork market because they're different and they're different dynamics right now.
Yeah, pork prices are skyrocketing. We're at the highs last year when we had essentially halted production amidst the pandemic. So the cutout, which is the pork price bundled up, has rallied. Beef prices as well. Poultry prices as well. The end product that's being consumed, we never stopped consuming. So now we're at the kind of tail end of the cycle, at least in the hog and the chicken side, where they've got to increase production here rather quickly to try to catch up to the demand that is pushed these prices higher. There's a lot of profit margin for these guys in it. The problem is they can't get workers, from what I'm hearing. I saw a note today from Tyson that they're 50% maybe of workers aren't available right now, either by choice or simply have found other opportunities. And I've heard that on the beef side as well. And it's a dynamic that's just nuts. I think in the short run here, you would expect lean hog prices to rally. But if you're not buying the pigs to create the pork, then the lean hog animal price will suffer, and you'll see that spread widen between the pork price and the animal. I don't think that's going to happen. I think eventually they'll get this worked out. They have to. I think price will dictate. But in the case of consumption, it's going nowhere, even at these prices. And you have reopenings taking place in all of the big major markets that need food immediately to service that. So, short term, we tend to not make highs in May. I would say, you look at a big fat price gap up there at 119 on the June. Maybe we get there in July. Deferred contracts, though, like December, September, even maybe February 22, they're up there for a reason. And you might want to take a shot in doing some hedging here. As far as the export demand goes, is it going to go? Is it going to stay? I mean, that's a guess. I can't. I have no idea what Chinese intentions are going to be. But if they don't import like they have been, I imagine prices are lower. If they do import like they have been, and we're not producing as much, I think you're going to see prices much higher here into Q2.
All right, something to watch. Appreciate that, John. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back with more Ag Day coming up in just a minute.
To find John's newsletter, This Week in Grain and Oilseeds, head over to www.thisweekingrain.com.